they're gonna be making the money. This is the money maker. This top tube is like, oh, that's thin. I love my job as a YouTuber. I genuinely do, all right? And this is a lesson for people out there. The cycling industry shills on YouTube, all right? No hate to you guys and girls, but be honest, all right? You don't, here's the thing, like, people put me as the, let's put a bike in the frame. I've got the S-Works SL8 Tarmac here, and I don't do script videos. This is just straight from the heart, straight from the truth, all right? The truth doesn't need a script. People out there are selling out on social media because they want to have more clout and money, etc. All right. I bought this bike with my own money. I knew I didn't like it, but when I bought it, I thought it'd be a great thing to buy to have some discussion on social media. So I did it. That's just that's the level of money that I get to earn from being an honest motherfucker. All right. You don't need to sell out. You don't need to be a shill. You don't need to compromise your integrity or whatever. Okay. In my experience, you don't. Okay, so if you believe you do, that you need to follow the social narratives and you need to promote what everyone else is promoting so don't rock the boat, then you lose, because any money you make, you won't really enjoy because you know you're sold out for that money, all right? In life, do what you enjoy doing. That's what I do. Every single day I wake up and I'm like, I do exactly what the fuck I want to do today, all right? So I enjoy bikes, shoes, OnlyFans. I get paid to fuck on camera. Fuck yeah, you know? So do what you want to do in life, man. It's hilarious. And you'll get the naysayers and stuff, and that's okay. It's social media. Everyone can have an opinion now, all right? Everyone can be an influencer. Everyone can be an opinion now. Back 20 years ago, 10 years ago, there's only people on TV that had clout, wasn't it? Anyway, so the SL8 Tarmac, it's heavy, man. This would be a fantastic bike if you were in prison, right? And you need to do arm curls, all right? Because this bike's got a bit of weight to it. It's a gravel bike with road tires on there. Careful with the top tube, all right? Be careful with this, because this top tube is like eggshells. Did you see that Remco crash in the Vuelta last night? Remco's brakes, they failed, didn't they? How else did he crash into a pile of spectators? Have you ever seen that in pro cycling? I haven't. He had his head up, he hadn't even his head down either. He had his head up and he crashed into a female, and luckily they're both okay. Remco looked like he got a bit of a slice up here, a little bit of concussion. Let's hope he's okay. Brake fail? Oil on the rotors? Who knows? World champion, Belgium champion, couldn't stop in time. Was he being arrogant? I don't think so, you know? He is a bit arrogant. I don't think he was that arrogant to do that. To ride into a crowd of people, I don't think he'd be doing that. And then we got this bike over here. This bike is, I don't promote it too much because I sell these bikes and I don't want to be seen as a biased person. But this is a Windspace SLC, rim brake version, obviously. I wouldn't sell I don't recommend any disc road bikes for various reasons. But this bike's not good. If you're in prison and you have to do arm curls all day, this bike's a bit too light. You have to add some drink bottles on there, all right? Some piss bottles in there, and you can do your arm curls. But this bike absolutely crushes the latest Tarmac. And so does any rim brake bike that's SRAM red. I mean, look at it, SRAM red. You know, some lightweight wheels in there, some super lightweight carbon wheels. Got the SRAM, you see, they've got some EE brakes, which is, you know, damn, man, this stuff is where it's at, man. If you know, you know. This is a road bike. This is a road bike. If you care about performances, you want to get every second and have that perfect riding experience, get a bike like this. Very fragile. Crash this, boom, frame snapped, okay? In the bin. So be wary of that. I have people out there that want to get a super light bike, but your first crash, you're probably going to snap it, okay? Or you have to throw it out because carbon doesn't like being damaged. And same with this. This frame I'd say is lighter than this Windspace, but the bike's overall heavier because when you add the disc brakes to everything, with a shaky camera, you obviously add half a kilo to 600 grams. So this bike, the frame is more fragile, but the overall bike's a lot heavier, and you can feel it. You can feel it when you're doing your arm curls, and you can feel it when you're doing your climbs on this bike. I don't enjoy riding this bike. I'm grateful to be able to have this bike. I'm grateful to be able to ride. But whenever I'm riding this bike, I'm dreaming about that bike or my rim brake Tarmac, okay? It's just disappointment, man. It's disappointment. And I think as well, the people like, was it Denkin code behind this bike? They would be thinking, yeah, it's not as good as our rim brake options, is it? It's not as good. And that would suck. That would suck to be such a carbon engineer genius like Denkin Co. and to put out crap like this, put your name to it, And beware, we're just creating these overpriced bikes with high profit margins for the people in Saudi, the crew, the people in Bangkok, or the people, the dentists in Vaucluse in Sydney, Australia. We're just creating bikes like that, or the obnoxious YouTube influencers like me, people who will buy this bike for the clout, for whatever, and it's not engineered right, all right? It's just, I mean, traveling with this bike, if I go to Asia next week, how do I can I just pull the bars off and put it in the box, or do I have to re-bleed the brakes? Crazy. Be careful with this bar slap here, man. This is where they're gonna be making the money. This is the money maker. This top tube is like, oh, that's thin. My little vegan fingers on that. Damn. Got a calcium deficiency in my fingertips, don't I? That is, oh, you can almost feel the flex in your fingertips. Squeeze test. I'm not even gonna do a squeeze test on this bike. It's just too light. But it's, at the same time, it's too heavy, okay? Fragile, engineered bad, dumb, all right? Dumb. If you want a real race bike, get a wind space, or again, they're not super cheap either, but if you're on a real budget, you join my coaching group, durianrider.com. I can help you find a great S-Works Tarmac from a barrister and help you negotiate in price. And they're generally gonna go for around $1,000 Australian or $1,000 USD max. Maximum in 2023, 1,000 USD for a top tier road race bike. All right, that's designed for the dopers, designed for every second. This bike here is not designed for racing, man. All right, the brakes failed or whatever. People are crashing them, they're cracking them. Yeah, they're a joke, man. All right, if you know, you know. But again, I tell this to people, and it just goes over the top of their head because it's like, this guy must be crazy. What's this crackhead looking dude in a back street here in Adelaide doing with the, this bike has the most clout of any bike on the market right now. All right? How much will I lose when I sell? I'm trying to sell at the moment. The biggest offer we've got so far that I've got is a $14,500. So that's instantly walk out the shop, lose $5.5 grand, which is the cost of this bike, actually probably less. You know, today in 2023, windbreak stuff super cheap. So you walk out the shop, $5,000. You basically went in there with $20,000. You walk out with the bike, and you get $5,000, and you just throw it to the wind. All right, that's what's happening when you buy one of these new bikes these days. You get basically as soon as you walk out the door, hypothetically, you're throwing that money out. Here you go, guys, take it. Here's what it is: first world problems. Meanwhile, in Africa, but yeah, just a little rant video there. Keep them going. But people, cycling influencers, don't sell out. And you, the audience, stop enabling this sellout culture. Stop going, wow, I love your review. Fantastic. Wow, the bike looks so aero. Wow, you need to do a whole fucking front and rear brake re-bleed to put a new stem on this thing. Wow, it costs you $900 to put a longer stem and pars on some of these new bikes these days. It's a joke, man. You can't even fine tune your position. Performance bike, and you can't fine tune your hand position, stem length for the day, angle for the day. You can't even do that. That's not a performance bike, all right? That ceases all discussion about if this is a performance bike. Now, when you see a lot of pro riders, they still run the two-piece system because you can rotate these levers up, the bar angle, you can flip your stem, you put your longer stem on there, shorter stem on it, depends how your neck's feeling. You got any cervical stenosis from the crash yesterday? You know what I mean? What about Remco today? Maybe Remco's not feeling too good in the neck. You know, all his muscles around the neck, a bit tight from the crash and the concussion. He's got a one-piece bar and stem. Can he change it? No. You know what I mean? Or if he does, he wants to put a shorter stem on there. It's like a 4 or 5 hour job for the mechanics, or a lot of head fuck either way. And then he's like, oh, actually, no, I want the other stem back on there. They're gonna do it all again, right? It's just a fucking head fuck, man. If you know, you know, all right? So when you buy a bike, ask yourself, are you buying for clout? Or are you buying to get lean, get fit, which is most people want to get fucking lean and fast. And these bikes do that. These bikes, no, you can't go as fast on these bikes. But all the pro peloton is going faster than ever, Harley. That's because of the doping, man. All right, it's not because of bike tech advancements. Doping tech advancements in the last few years, especially with COVID, lack of testing, if you know, you know. That's why running records are getting better, swimming records, cycling. We're smashing it. Better doping tech. Red blood cells for the win. It ain't these heavy, slow bikes that grab the air and crosswinds, all right? It ain't. Because if you don't believe me, look on Strava. Are the times getting chopped on all the famous climbs in the world? No, they're not, okay? Unless it's a world tour going up there in a full doped up situation. But your local climbs are not getting faster, are they? There we go. Why is that? Everyone's on the new bikes, but the times aren't getting faster local because the local dudes don't have the drug tech that the top tier riders have access to. And again, I lose people with that truth there. Oh, but there's no drugs, but they do drug testing. Ask Lance Armstrong that one. Lance Armstrong is the most tested man in the world. How many times he failed a drug test? For EPO, 0. For testosterone, 0. Growth hormone, 0. Peptide, 0. All right, cocaine off strippers, perky ass cheeks and the yellow rose in Texas there. 0 times, okay? Drug tests are IQ tests. If you get busted for drugs, it's like, damn, you got lazy. So that's the deal, gang. Stop supporting the sellout shills on YouTube. Leave some comments. Give them a bit of stick. Give them a bit of heat. All right, be nice about it, but be honest about it. All right, stop enabling these sellout people. If you know people are bullshitting, leave some comments, man. All right, stop enabling it. It's up to you as well as the consumer to stop buying into the bullshit. Okay, stop getting suckered. Stop getting scammed, man. All right. And if you want the best quality rim brake bikes, go durianrider.com or just watch one of all my free videos on how to get a sick bike. All right. Simple as that, man. Cycling is the best lifestyle out there. If you know, you know. All right? I've never had a driver's license. I ride everywhere. I ride or walk, man. Except when I go across the oceans and I jump on a plane. But you know what I'm saying? Bike life, man, it's so transformative. Get rid of your car, get on your bike, get fit as fuck, get lean as fuck, doing it easy. Best eco life around. If you know, you know.